been quite last minute actually today, been called to do a cheesecake and get involved with the Moments of Joy day today, which I'm really excited about actually, because I've never ever made a cheesecake before. And this one looks amazing. I'm not going to lie, it's a honey and blossom cheesecake. So if you are going to bake along, cook along, amazing. If you're not, then I hope you get loads of tips and ideas. I've got the recipe in front of me, so I'm going to be following that. And I have measured a lot of stuff out already just to kind of help with the process and speed things up a bit. So the ingredients are quite simple. I'll talk you through them and then I'm just going to get straight in and I'm just going to make it. I've got one in the oven already. So we're going to be getting that out at 10 past. I hope I don't forget. And we're going to decorate it. I'm going to cool that down. I'm going to make through it and then I'm going to show you the final bit and show you how it looks. So the ingredients are, we've got 150 grams of gingerbread biscuits. We've got unsalted and melted butter. That is 80, is it 80? Yeah, 80 grams of that. And then we've got some Philadelphia cream cheese in here. I had to put that in the big one because it's 900 grams of that. Caster sugar, sour cream, 2 eggs. You can use plain flour as well, but I'll get to that when we come to that part. Runny honey, Madagascar vanilla extract, 2 tablespoons of fresh orange juice, and a handful of glazed pistachios to decorate. So I've already blended this, but I'm going to melt the butter now. And I'll tell you exactly why they've got these ingredients. So basically, these ingredients, they are all natural, and they're ingredients that are in a lot of the Burt's Bees products, which we already love, and I'm sure you lot love them as well. Our daughter actually loves the lip balms, and she thinks she's only 4. She thinks she's really grown up when she uses them because they're red and they've got a little tint to them. Because they're all natural, it's amazing for her because obviously I'm a bit, as I'm getting older, I'm getting a little bit funny about what's in things. And I think you read a lot in the press about like what, dangerous chemicals and everything like that. So I think it's really helpful to sort of go natural. And also as well, I love the fact that a lot of the products are recyclable. Anything like that I just think is great in this day and age, and great for the environment. So I'm melting this butter. I'm just going to put it on the hotter hob because I don't want to bore you with my butter melting. But what I'm going to do with that, once it's melted, I'm going to mix it with the ginger nut biscuits. I'm just going to grab a bigger bowl actually. Good job, it was handy for me. So I'm going to mix it in a bigger bowl and make sure that that's all like compacted together nicely. And I'm going to put it into the tin. So I'll put my tin there. Just melting this. I hope some of you are cooking along, and if not, I hope you do it later. I think it's nice because we can't go out at the minute. I think it's just nice to make little treats for after dinner at home. So that's what we're doing. We were actually going to bake something today, so this has come in handy. And I'm actually really new to baking. I love cooking. I like baking. I just find it a little bit more difficult sometimes. But like I said, this is a nice, easy recipe. And I'll show you why. Basically, everything just all goes together. So if you are joining in, or if you're joining in on any of the events today, you can actually enter the competition. And you can tag Burt's Bees UK and use the hashtag Burt's Moments of Joy. And with that, you can post your pictures of anything you've done today or anything you've made or the things you've got involved with. And you can win a Christmas box with 8 Burt's Bees gift sets in it, which is fantastic. Great for a present or a present to yourself. I think that's what I do. I keep it. Right, so I'm going to mix, in fact, you know what, I'll just mix it in the pan. So I'm going to mix the ginger nuts in with the melted butter to make the base. I love the base of a cheesecake. It is so nice. I'm like that. I like when I have an apple crumble. I just like the crumble. So this one sounds really nice. I usually would have lemon or vanilla, but I quite like the idea of this one because it's honey. And it's got orange in it as well, and it's got the vanilla. So I think it's going to be really nice. Right. So this is really simple actually. So this is my tin. It's already been greased, just so it's easier to get out. I'm going to lay the melted butter with the ginger nuts in here. So with the ginger nuts, I just whisked them in a food processor, and I wanted to do it before just because of the noise. But actually, you can do it by hand if you want. You can just smash it all up. So I'm just laying this all out in the bottom, just in a really flat, compacted spread. There we go. So, excuse the banging. Right, I've laid all that out in the bottom of the tin. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to mix the other ingredients. So I will have to refer to my recipe for this. So cream cheese. I'm using a food processor, but I guess you could use a whisk for this. So I've put my 900 grams of cream cheese in. I'm just checking the time because I do not want to leave that in too long. Honey, right, I've measured my honey out already somewhere. Here, put my honey in. Do you know what, actually? I'm going to tell you something really, really cringy now. This is actually quite cool doing this, because when I've cooked to myself at home before, I have pretended I'm on a baking show. So I'm actually doing it. So I've had loads of practice, if you wonder why. I'm flowing quite well with this. Same with makeup. When I was younger, I used to pretend I was doing makeup tutorials. They're the two things I love, by the way, food and makeup. So cream cheese, honey, vanilla. Right, it's I think it's 2 tablespoons of the extract. Where is it? There. So 2 tablespoons of the extract. So yeah, this is like my real life dream come true, actually, cooking for people. Honey, vanilla, orange juice, right? It's 2 tablespoons of orange juice. Yeah, 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of orange juice. I've actually not got my daughter with me today. Well, she is here, she's over there. She's usually trying to like eat everything as I'm cooking, and it's really difficult. So I told her today she's going to have to sit out of this one. Sugar, so 200 grams of caster sugar. I don't know why I'm reading it because I have actually measured it all out. So the caster sugar goes in there. Eggs, 2 eggs. This is actually easier than like most baking, because I find baking really difficult where you've got to put everything in at the right time, otherwise it doesn't work. Whereas this is more like cooking where you just chuck it all in, which is good for me. Eggs and sour cream. I'm just going to check that a bit. Yeah. I'm going to leave the door open a little bit on that so it won't pop. I'll just leave it open. I'm just going to let that one cool down, and then I can show you it when it's finished. So all of this is going to go into the mixer. It's going to be a little bit loud, so I won't bother trying to talk while it's mixing. I'm going to mix all of that up and then show you the next step. So what you do with this, you basically just mixing it until it's quite smooth. So I'm just going to kind of keep checking it and then keep mixing it a little bit more. This is a really, really easy recipe. I was just looking, thinking I've actually like nearly completed it. The only time-consuming thing really is just measuring it all out. And I'm not usually very organised with things like that, but I have been today. So this is kind of the finished mixed mix. I'm going to put it on a little bit longer just to make sure it's really smooth. If you want to comment, by the way, while you're watching this, if you click on the YouTube icon at the bottom right, you can go through there and you can comment on it as well. So if you've got any ideas or any tips about your cheesecakes or anything like that, I am going to go and have a read afterwards. Or if there's just anything you want to say. And again, with that competition, enter that. If you are doing it, do enter that, because that is a really good prize. So yeah, what I thought was quite cool actually with this recipe that Burt's Bees have created, it is using ingredients that are in their products, and it's all natural, which I love. And that is how it looks. So I'm going to put this on top of the crumb. The crumb, is that what you call it? I'm going to just pour it on top. I guess you could decorate this how you wanted. I'm using glazed pistachios, so what I've done for that, I've just put the honey in a pan, heated it up, and then put the pistachios in, and then I've laid them on a plate just to cool down. And that is the cheesecake finished nearly. So that's how it looks. I've not gone right to the top. This is how it looks. So I'm going to pop this one in the oven, and I'm going to get the other one out and show you the other one. And then we'll decorate it. That's really quick. I thought it'd take a lot longer. Right, I'll grab the other one. This one does need a little bit longer to cool down, but I'm just going to pop it on there. I think I'll decorate it a little bit just to show you how it looks, and then I'm going to leave that one to fully cool down. So I'll put this one in. It's at 180 degrees on our oven. That's what I've put it in at for about 40 minutes, and then obviously you need to allow time for it to cool down. So it sets. So this is what I'm having after my dinner later. I'm going to put some pistachios on it now. They might sink in actually a little bit because it's not quite, no, they're all right. It's a little, like, it feels a little bit springy at the minute, which is how it's supposed to look. So I've put the pistachios on. I've never had glazed pistachios before. I do like pistachios. And if you did want to have anything off the Burt's Bees site, my discount code is Maria Fowler, so you can use that as well. Really nice gifts, really, for Christmas as well. I actually did get some Burt's Bees stuff for my baby shower, so I was very happy with that. That is the pistachios on top, how it looks. I think I've kind of covered everything, really. I think I've showed you exactly how I've made it. I hope I made it simple. I think it is quite simple because literally it's just a matter of mixing your butter in the crumb, getting that flat, chucking everything else in, mixing it and putting it in the oven. So it's really simple, really good for me because I don't get a lot of time now because I've got a baby and she's 9 weeks old and I've got another daughter who's 4, so I don't get a massive amount of time in the kitchen. But yeah, have a go yourself and remember to tag your pictures because someone's going to win that prize. I might even try and enter it myself. Yeah, it smells really nice. My mum's just said to me it smells really nice. You can have one. She's going to have one. But thanks for watching, and I hope that was insightful, and I hope you enjoy making yours. And if you do enter the competition and you win, let me know because I want to know who wins it. And yeah, remember that discount code is Maria Fowler. And if you do want to get interactive, you can tag at Burt's Bees UK in any content that you create. So yeah, have fun and have a nice Christmas. And I hope you enjoyed the little cheesecake tutorial.